It's your girl Monica. So what we're looking for is another tool that I'm adding into the Certified Virtual Assistant program. If you don't know what a Certified Virtual Assistant is, definitely watch the video on this channel that explains it in detail. But in short fashion, it is a notary public who provides a higher level of support to small business owners, specifically government contracting. So businesses who want to go after government contracts and don't have the time, guess what? You hire a certified virtual assistant. You can trust them because they are notaries who have been sworn to do no harm. And they also have 16 plus hours of continuing education. And so we meet every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and I train them live on everything they need to know on the government contracting process. Now, I'm adding to that okay? This is the Foreclosure Finder Pro, because while I'm teaching them the government contracting, I also want to teach them how to help real estate agents. Because why? I'm a real estate broker, and there is a whole bunch going on in the real estate industry right now, if you haven't heard, namely the NAR settlement. So let me tell you why this is so critical right now for you guys and why the opportunity is huge. With this NAR settlement that is about to be signed here in just a few months, more and more real estate agents are going to need listings. Are you following me? Okay. Now, yes, there are going to be agents who are going to still be working with buyers, but here's the thing, guys. In real estate, everybody knows that unless you're listing real estate, you're not going to last. So if you want to last in this game of real estate, and I've been in it for 10 plus years, so I'm speaking from a place of experience, okay? You absolutely have to list property. Why? Because sellers aren't selling. They got great interest rates. They couldn't afford to buy in this current market. They would sell and make a ton of money, but then they would have to turn around and spend all of it, right? So most of us real estate agents, we can't make people list their property. So inventory is super low. And most of the new construction that's being built, if you haven't heard, is being turned into rental property, which means that the smart real estate agent is going to have to be creative when looking for listings. And so this is where the Foreclosure Finder Pro comes into play. So as a certified virtual assistant, you having this tool will allow for you to help real estate agents in your market find foreclosure auction leads, okay? Then give it over to them and let them work them accordingly. So now that you kind of got the picture, let me also show you the Notary Foreclosure Finder. So several months back last year, I created this for notaries, right? So that notaries could do this exact thing, go out and help real estate agents who want to sell before the auction date. So if you already have this Notary Foreclosure Finder, you do not need the Notary Foreclosure Finder Pro. You're already good. You've already got yours completely set up. You are already good. You should just be marketing, okay? But for those of you guys who don't have it, this is going to be included in the certified virtual assistant training so that you can go after real estate agent clients as well as those government contracting clients. My job here at Notary Nerds University is to remind you constantly that your notary commission was the best thing that you could have ever done, okay? As a side hustle, because it gives you instantaneous trust. But what you have to put with that trust is you have to be able to solve people's problems. And I just gave you a really big problem that real estate agents are facing now, especially once the settlement is getting ready to be signed. So, and we already talked about the problem that small businesses have who want to go after government contracts. So again, becoming a certified virtual assistant is solving people's problems. So let's take a look at this particular website and show you kind of the features and the functions. So this is the Foreclosure Finder Pro. It's going to show you how to find foreclosure auction properties, how to put those findings into your database, and how to deliver your findings to your real estate agents. So I'm going to show you what my virtual assistant has been doing for the last 7-8 months, okay? She started here in lead generation, and in order for her to be able just to kind of hit the ground running, I created a video, a tutorial, if you will, that shows her step 1, step 2, step 3 on how to do everything. And these are the videos that you're going to watch and learn how to do everything, right? So the big thing, though, is that I can now go in as the broker, as the real estate broker. I can go click on my dashboard and click on agent listing leads. and I can see how many leads I have. Now, for those of you like, okay, Monica, you have got so much going on. How in the world? Well, I have timed this. Actually, God timed this. I had her do this over the last 7 or 8 months, but I have been patiently waiting for my third born son to turn 18. And he is now taking the real estate exam, or in the real estate classes, and about to take the real estate exam. My eldest son also has his real estate license, but he has a full-time job. So he hasn't been able to do real estate full-time. So now is the perfect time for me to deploy my marketing. Well, what marketing are you talking about? Well, let me show you. Here is the postcard, the front of the postcard that I'm about to deploy next week. Okay, as you can see, I'm going all in, focusing on what? Foreclosures, because especially now, these are the best source of listings that any real estate agent in any market could ever hope for. Okay, because they either have to sell or they're going to get foreclosed on. But most people don't realize that they can sell for top dollar, walk away with a ton of cash, and buy another house the very next day without a bank, regardless of their credit, using owner financing. They don't know that this is possible. I know that it's possible because I did it myself, right? And I've also helped other clients do it. But again, this is not something that every single real estate agent is going to pick up on or want to run with, and that's fine. But when you find an agent that does want to deal with it, then they're going to be handsomely rewarded, because on those that I've helped, I earned a higher than average commission. I was able to negotiate a commission that is higher than the typical commission. And that was, another benefit. Well, let me say this. It was a benefit, but I also had to do a lot more work. And if you're a real estate agent, you probably kind of get that you're going to have to deal with the lender and making sure that you don't get foreclosed on. All of those things have to happen. So a lot of extra work goes into it. So I earn that extra commission. Now, here's the back of the card, right? And so I'm now ready. I've got my cards done. Everything has been updated. Now here's the place where the address is going to go. And you're like, well, what address? Well, all of these. I've got over 600 leads here that I will be sending out postcards for, that I couldn't have done this without my virtual assistant using this system and getting them ready for me. So even if you have a real estate agent that is kind of not there yet on going after listings, much less foreclosure listings, you can definitely sell the value on getting ready. Look, I know you're not ready. You don't have your postcards ready, but I can definitely start getting your leads together so that when you are ready, you can begin the marketing process. So, certified virtual assistants at Notary Nerds University, you're going to get this tool, okay? This tool is going to be available to you. I'll see you guys in class tomorrow evening, Tuesday. Every Tuesday evening, we have a training. We will still stay on track with our government contracting training for tomorrow night, but I'm going to open up another training later on this week where we're going to talk about setting up your Foreclosure Finder Pro system so that you guys can start earning money by helping agents generate leads on that. So this is it. It's the Foreclosure Finder Pro. Again, if you've got the Notary Foreclosure Finder already, you actually have everything already set up. You do not need to get the Foreclosure Finder Pro. You've already got probably more counties. You do have more counties actually with the Notary Foreclosure Finder. Okay. So don't feel like if you need to do that, you don't feel like you need to add the Foreclosure Finder Pro. It's absolutely not necessary. If you've already got the Notary Foreclosure Finder, you have everything that you need plus some, okay? So just get out there and start marketing, especially now with everything going like it is. Now, for those of you guys who don't have the Notary Foreclosure Finder Pro, or if you have the Certified Virtual Assistant designation or are in pursuit of it, you're going to get this tool. So that's it. Like, this is going to be one of those things. And, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm going to be on TV next week talking about all of this. Like, next week, I'm going to be on our local news station on April the 30th. And I believe it's going to air around 1:30 or 2:30. And so, I got to go get glammed up and get all this fixed and all of that. But I'm going to be on TV talking about real estate and listing foreclosures. And it's a great time for this. So, and I really am passionate about it because, like I say, I went through it myself. And there's a lot of people that are going through it silently because it's very embarrassing and there's a lot of shame around it. but it's definitely doable. Like, I sold my house the day before it was scheduled to be auctioned off. The very next day, I bought a house. Actually, I bought 3 houses on 5 acres and using owner financing. So I don't know what to tell you. If you're in this situation and you don't think there's any hope, trust me, there is. You just have to get with a professional who understands what is involved. And if you are a real estate agent and you're like, okay, I want to know more about that, I do have a training available for real estate agents that includes this as well. So just kind of pick your passion if you're a notary trying to do the certified virtual assistant thing, or if you're a real estate agent and you want to go that route with it. Either way it goes, you get this tool and will be invited to a training so that you can learn how to use it on this Thursday. So there's a special running if you are at Notary Nerds University. So if you haven't yet taken advantage of that special, there's 18 more spots. Over the weekend, I put out there 20 people we're going to be available to get not only this certified virtual assistant training, but also the certified notary medical courier training. If for those of you guys who were interested in that, 2 trainings for the price of 1. And it's only available to the first 20 people that signed up. 2 people signed up over the weekend. There's 18 more left, and this is now included. So take advantage of it if it's something that you think will help you grow your business. And if not, we'll see you on the next video. You guys have an awesome Monday. Peace.